Hello YouTube, this is Justin from Rust FLTK. Welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to continue where we left off in the last tutorial. As you remember, in the last tutorial, I showed you how to create tags using your phone, the application that we created. And let's do it really quickly here. I'm going to get close to one tag. I get close to it. I create it. I put a name on it. Let's call it tag 1. And then tag 1, and then location, home, category, let's call them tags. Save it, and voila. Now we save. If we go to the bottom of it, it's right there. So it goes into a database that you can save. We did that in the last tutorial, and that was all cool, all that. But now we're gonna take it now. We're gonna sync it with our application, with our Rust application, which we see here. This is actually, you can be running on a Raspberry Pi, it can be running on your Linux computer. I'm running it on a Mac computer right now. It can, I think, even run on Microsoft. So the way I'm going to do, I have a reader attached, and if you remember, I have one of these readers that is that I show you. It's not very expensive, 20, 30 bucks, and that's what I have. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that particular reader right here, and I'm going to tag the same card that I show you, this one, this ID, D25E1F, okay? And now I'm going to go here, start capture, and I get my card close to this reader, and voila, it actually picks the same ID that I got from the mobile phone. And 1F, 5E, D2. D2, 5E, 1F is inverted. How cool is that? And I can do it crazy but true. You can actually use other cards. Like for example, I'm going to use a hotel room card. So now use this stuff on your own stuff. Don't use it on other people's stuff. Needless to say it, right? It knows it was a hotel room key because I had already created, and it gives me the tag ID number, which is 03B004. Now let's scan the same card using our reader and make sure that the mobile app is correct. Get the card close, and let's get here and let's check it. 0303 B0 B0 04 04. How cool is that? And that's a room key. Now let's do it on a credit card. So now let's go to scan this credit card. It's an old credit card that I had. Let me try again. Scan no item. It's a MasterCard credit card, and now it's a tag ID 5C0236. So now we're going to scan it using this guy. So we're going to cancel this, and now we're going to see it and get close to it. You hear it, and there it goes. 5C0236. 5C0236. So that works with our MasterCard. Now let's do something else. Let's scan, what can we scan now? Let's scan a Visa card. Now let's go with Visa. So now Visa credit card, 044945. So let's scan it now using our reader. You hear it pop. 044945. 044945. How cool is that? So you can actually get the identification card of any card. This one now is another MasterCard. Actually, let's use a cruise line card. Let's do this one. So you see that I'm using different types so you can see that it works for many of them. This is a from old cruise card that we took. And this is this card number 04F5E2. Now I'm going to run it on my reader. It picks it up and voila. 0404 F5 F5 E2 E2. How cool is that? And you can do I tried it on many cards. It's the same result. All credit cards, it just picks it up on both. The only thing that some credit cards have more encryption on it, and it will switch when they and some of there's a lot of encryption. I don't want to get into this, but there's a lot of stuff that goes be how to protect your cards, right? It's same thing with access cards to get into a building or something like that. For example, they will switch the numbers, and I will give you an example what I mean by that, and which is pretty cool that they actually do that because it's to protect the security. So let's say that I'm doing an access card now, and you can see that it does 08417E. But now when I run it on my reader, you're going to see that it's going to pick the first digits, but the other ones change because that's part of the security protocol. So now I'm going to get close to it, and now I'm going to scan it on my reader. And you can see, just like I said, 08 is the same, 08, but then the last four, the other 2 bytes change. And that's part of the security protocol. And some credit cards do that also. That's just to protect for security purposes. But that's a whole different subject, a whole different tutorial. I just wanted to show you that we were able to take the mobile card application on your phone. This is going to be like your reader, and how we're going to use the reader to synchronize with the stationary application running Rust, because we want them to work together as part of our inventory management system so we can update the database, right? Synchronize, whether we delete, we add, we create, all of these, we just can view it like here in the database, and we can see the beauty database, and you can see you can create like this. I created because I was playing with it with certain with credit cards, cruise cards, room key cards, but you can create books, you can create items, you can do anything you want. It's an inventory system for whatever it is. I just use credit cards because they're easy to, I mean, they're everywhere, and they're easy to handle. They're easier to handle than using the flexible tags, which are these guys. This is where I'm going to be using for my application. But I also wanted to see if it worked on cards, and they do. It does. It's very robust. But we will get into the code in the next tutorial, how to do it, how to get into it, and how to, we're going to get into, this is all the code that we're going to be going over, but we'll do that starting in the next tutorial. This is the end of this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, please click the like box, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time with another tutorial. Take care.